Good morning. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking motherfucking news. Thank you, Murky. Thank you. Good morning, Murky. Don't worry, I'll let everybody know that we're making it all pop here. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. You guys, we have breaking news out of Idaho. Breaking news. Good morning, everyone. Sorry, we're on such a delay here. Hello, everyone. Don't worry, I'm letting everybody get in chat. We have breaking news. I'll be changing the name of this live, but breaking news out of Idaho. Witnesses coming forward in the Brian Drake, Dan Moore case of witness intimidation. Jennifer Drake contacting witnesses in the criminal case from the discovery and contacting them and writing them letters after Dr. Moore was arrested. That sounds like witness intimidation to me. Can you guys imagine? If Paul O'Keefe was writing letters to people that were witnesses in and from the criminal discovery for the Karen Reed case? Again, good morning, everybody. Breaking news out of Idaho. I have letters, plural. Jennifer Drake writing letters to witnesses, witness intimidation after Dan Moore was arrested. I've never seen or heard of this happening ever. Again, good morning, everybody. Oh, snap. Oh, snap is right. Oh, my God. Nanner, can we say boom? I don't know, maybe. I think that's a pretty big boom. Contacting witnesses from the criminal discovery. How did Jennifer Drake get these people's names and numbers? Wow. Also, the criminal discovery handed on over to Jennifer Drake. Unredacted? Wow. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Jennifer Drake reaching out to witnesses from the criminal discovery, writing them letters. I don't know, but that seems like witness intimidation to me. She was writing people that had, they were the best interviews. People saying that, Brian Drake was trying to get with them. Those are the people that are being contacted. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You guys, I'm speechless over here. I had to decide how I wanted to attack this amazing information. Like, holy shit. Also breaking news. Break. Jennifer Drake was spotted outside of Dr. Moore's depositions by paparazzi 2 consecutive days in Coeur d'Alene. Jennifer Drake attended 2 depositions, back-to-back days. Paparazzi taking footage on public property. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Have you been to the White Rose yet? Got my membership yesterday, so I'm a little late here. What's up, hybrid Pisces? I'm over here just breaking down doors. And I was like breaking down doors and stuff. You guys, this is crazy. Rumor has it, the rumor mill. Lana is on cell, so audio is not same as other lives. Correct. I am in the middle of Idaho, guys. The middle of Idaho. I just never heard of that, anything like this in my life. There's more, guys. There's more breaking news. This is absolutely unbelievable. Oh, shit. So, about a year after Brian's death, Jennifer Drake contacting witnesses, writing witnesses' letters from the criminal discovery. How would Jennifer Drake get addresses of people in the criminal discovery and know these people were witnesses in the criminal discovery if she wasn't handed the criminal discovery? And she contacted via writing letters talking about how amazing Brian was as a husband, lover, and provider, father, Christian man, fishing for information, but in a roundabout way, these people taking it as witness intimidation. Witness intimidation. Spill it. I'm proud of you. So damn proud of you. Oh, thank you, Hybrid Pisces. Don't know what you're proud about, but hey, I'll take it. Anyways, out here in Idaho, it's beautiful. It's beautiful on the outside. Kind of fucked up on the inside, not gonna lie. The jury trial dates have been set for January 25th, 2020. What is it? 25. So it's a 9-day trial. First day of trial is for jury selection, allegedly, and then the next days. And I said 9 days. I said, is it 9 days that side gets to go, and then 9 days that this side gets to go? Because what if, the plaintiff takes up, 8 days? Very strange. But I'd be motioning immediately that this is equal timing. So have no idea what the plans are with that, but January 23rd, 2025 kicks off the jury trial, 9 days for Drake versus Moore case. Oh, yay! Attempted coercion and intimidation, in my opinion. Don't you think? So I have witnesses who have come forward to me, not just one. I have multiple witnesses that have come forward to me and are in fear and believe that there has been witness intimidation and coercion. Yeah. I think it's going to be really interesting how this is all going to play out, because I'm just dumbfounded as to why anybody in their right mind would send letters to people that were labeled as witnesses in the criminal discovery. Jennifer Drake writing letters to witnesses. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Do you know how many people that have contacted me, or I have contacted, that have straight up asked me, are you working with the widow? No. Oh, good. Or, oh, I have nothing to say. Either it's like, oh, good, because you are basically forbidden to talk about this case if you are not working with the widow. Unfucking believable. But good thing there's some still amazing people out there that don't buy into that bullshit. Can't believe that the courts did not. Yeah. Well, ISP was supposed to be redacting. So I have no idea how Jennifer Drake would be in the hands of unredacted information, and that's law enforcement not unredacting things. Jennifer Drake watches every single episode of mine. She's a member of my channel. People watch for her, send her stuff. This is coming from confidential sources that talk to either the plaintiff side or the defendant side. Screen messages, screenshots have been sent my way to prove what people have said to me, because you guys know how I work. I want receipts. In fact, Eldora Gatchel took a screenshot of my messages with her. She took a screenshot and she accidentally sent me the screenshot that she took of our conversation. Clearly, she was trying to take a screenshot to send them to somebody else, and Eldora Gatchel sent them to me. Stellar move, their sugar tits. So, woohoo, made it. Yeah, guys, sorry. First of all, the time is all whack. I'm obviously 3 hours ahead of or behind of normally when I'm on my East Coast time. But it's literally been like nonstop work since we've been here, and just keep gathering information, knocking down doors. And I met one of the sweetest people yesterday who worked with Ethan Chapin. She's a sweetheart. I'm gonna go see her again today. So I know that you guys put comments under that and would like to hear some awesome Ethan stories, which I think would be sweet, versus hearing, propaganda or bullshit. They worked together at Priest Lake. So, Eldora, Eldora, the ultimate criminal. Eldora, man. You guys do know in Eldora's in Eldora's interviews, she says, "Let me go grab my notes really quick. I have everything written down." Reminds me of Jennifer Drake and Carrie Roberts. So what I've decided to do in preparation for the countdown of the next 6 months before trial is I am going to have like 14 to 17 minute quick lives where the title of the live is going to say, Brian Drake, and it's going to say like slash, and then whatever witness and their statements and their reports. So this will be a way for you to, hey, these are all the witnesses you can expect and who they are and how they know anybody connected to the case. And then when I do like my bigger lives, I can talk about those. But this way, it'll be simple. You can come over here and underneath that playlist, it'll just go in order as far as like the the frame job of Dr. Moore, witness 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and go all the way with the person's name. But it's absolutely wild. No 911 call. No 911 call on Jennifer Drake's cell phone. No 911 call chain of custody on where this 911 call poof comes out of thin air. Put in evidence the night before the preliminary hearing, which was in November of 2020 back in the day. I feel like I'm in the courtroom of the Karen Reed trial right now with all the sirens. That's a great idea. Thanks, Diane. I appreciate that. Please leave her alone. I beg of you, for goodness sakes. You are taking this too far. Framing somebody for murder is taking it too far. Don't you think? You don't think Dr. Moore's life and claiming that he murdered somebody when he didn't is taking it too far? Me putting out the truth is taking it too far? Go ahead. Take your caps. Don't block that person. Leave them in there. Falsehood finders. Yeah. Everything I say, it's backed up with receipts. I had 2 witnesses come forward to me yesterday saying that, well, if Brian Drake wasn't diddling everything, he was sure trying to. End quote. They used the word diddle, and I about spit my drink out. Diddle. When's the last time you heard that one? Well, Brian Drake wasn't trying to diddle everything. He was sure acting like it, and could have fooled everybody out there that married my ass. Yeah, he's married, but sometimes didn't wear his wedding ring, sometimes wore it. But trying to, quote unquote, diddle everything. Good morning, kids. Yes. Yay, Michelle, I made a live. Whoop, whoop. Well, if Jen wants her husband's villain call, why is she not talking to you? Yeah. I don't know. They put a $10,000 sign up. They, March of 2023, Jennifer Drake wanted the public to come forward. She put up a reward of $10,000 if you could come forward with more information to be able to. We already know, but then she says we already know who did it. We just need more evidence during a civil trial. So you're basically saying you can't prove that the guy did it, right? We're going to go to civil court because this is who did it. Based on what? Based on what? The ineptness? And if I was Jennifer Drake, I'd have a huge problem with the way that your husband was laying on the floor, okay, and they let him bleed out. But I think you know all that. I think you know all that. All the evidence points to the person that was on the other line of the Jennifer Brian 717 to 726 call. That wasn't Brian Drake. She knows that, though. It's going to be proven, too. When Scott Roeder shows you that shot that went through the window didn't come from outside in, it came from inside out. Boom! That's some shit right there. Dreamer doing dishes listening. Who said that? Wow, have mercy. Danielle says no one cares what adult he was sticking his thing into. Jen could have divorced him, but she wanted that million. Yeah, or whatever they were into. Both. Also breaking news. Brian Drake stuffed his pants with a sock. That sock goes missing during the autopsy. There's pictures of a sock being stuffed in Brian Drake's boxer pants. That sock has since gone missing. But there's pictures of it at the autopsy. But it was not written up in the report, and it's going to be so fucking amazing when Brittany Clark has to answer this question. Brittany Clark, you took in a sock from the boxer of Brian Drake, right? It was stuffed in his pants, make his bulge look bigger. Where'd you put it after you took it out of his pants, girl? You were collecting, you were there at the autopsy, and then you had to go put everything into evidence, right? Well, where's the sock? What DNA's on that sock? I'm just curious. What guy puts a old sock in their pants, boxers? I don't know if you guys know all that, but that's coming out. Oh my God, this is sick. How do you lose a sock? Also coming out is Stephen Hartman, the first suspect. His, again, breaking news over here. The first suspect in this case, they raided his hotel room, and it was just one man in a hotel room, and they went through all of his stuff. They took all the stuff into evidence, and would you know it, there was a purple pair of women's panties that was found there. So this town just has it all. Guy is on a business trip. He packs all of his clothes, and either he banged somebody and took their panties, or for whatever reason he wanted to take panties with him and sniff them at night that belonged to somebody else, like his maybe girlfriend or but wow. So we have missing sock from Brian Drake's boxers, but it's taken a picture of and talked about. Thank God at the autopsy that Sally Aiken couldn't be bought. And then Stephen Hartman, first suspect, he has all males' clothes except for one piece of article, a purple pair of women's panties. I think those need to be DNA tested. Let's go. You says, I just can't help but think that the reward money is A, to make it look like she cares. B, see if anyone will falsely testify for her. C, fishing to see if, yep, it's 100% a fishing expedition. That woman's been on a fishing expedition since day one. Eldora Gatchel taking notes. Let me look at my notes here. Eldora Gatchel, how did you pay for your visit with Brian Drake that day? Eldor Getchell, why wasn't your brother on the list, the daily log list? Did you pay with credit card or did you pay with cash? Because I know. Because I do my homework. So the panties replace the socks? Nah. It's just wow stuff. Like, it's like only in Idaho. Ask my dryer how I lose socks. Oh my God, me too. Let's talk about that for a second. The Me Too movement. You guys, where do our socks go? Like, let's be real. Where the fuck do our socks go? Okay? I swear to God. It is not a myth. Okay? I would like you to take brand new socks and put them in the dry or in the wash. Okay? Take 10 new pairs that you just buy, put them in the wash, and then put them in the dryer. And I want you to do that. I want you to see if all 10 are there. Because I swear, God plays a joke on us every day and steals one of our socks. Ah, shit. Hey, everyone. DMC, you need to rewind this. Breaking news. Hey, I was wondering if you guys, can you guys answer this? Those of you guys that were following the Karen Reed case. Did the Commonwealth ever attempt to depose Turtle Boy? If anybody knows that, I'm just curious. Lena. Oh no, socks are a nightmare. The dryer getting hungry. I call it the sock monster. Amazing. Anybody that's been watched the Karen Reed case but has been following it from like before the trial. Just curious if the Commonwealth was like, you know what, we're going to depose Turtle Boy, or instead of deposing him, we're just going to arrest him. So. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and rewind this. Get yourself back to the beginning. Listen to what I'm saying. Jennifer Drake, after her husband was shot and killed in March of 2020, she was given the criminal discovery with all of the witnesses' names, numbers, addresses, social security numbers. Everything was unredacted. Jennifer Drake started then contacting by writing letters to the witnesses. Some of these people are claiming that this was a fishing expedition / witness intimidation. So with that being said, it was also seen in Coeur d'Alene that paparazzi B film caught Jennifer Drake walking out of depositions the past 2 days. Would seem like depositions as the dockets will show that if you go to the Moore case online, the Drake Moore case online, depositions were being performed for the good doctor, Dr. Moore, and you can find all of that out from the dockets. Go ahead, take a look at it. But there's depositions that were happening, and so don't know why Dr. Moore and Jennifer Drake would ever be in the same place at the same time if it wasn't for depositions. And people just love to send me stuff. That's all I can say. I can't believe she contacted witnesses. How dumb can you be contacting witnesses? How dumb can you be writing a letter to witnesses? I mean, this was a year. This could have been anywhere between like the time it happened to like this was during the criminal case. You understand that? The criminal case where witnesses had told the police that Brian Drake was soliciting them for sexual favors. Contacting witnesses that had anything to do and to say about that. Unfucking believable. And there's proof because she wrote it. She wrote her own letters and she sent them to these people. Unbelievable. All right, guys. You heard it here first. I mean, unless Dr. Moore and Jennifer Drake were talking settlements, which they could be. Dr. Morgan and Jennifer Drake could be talking settlements. But based on the docket, I believe that Dr. Moore and Jennifer Drake were present in the same building at the same time this past week, handling depositions. So, again, that could all be found on the docket. And Jennifer Drake has already been deposed. I think, actually, her son was on the docket to be deposed. So things are going to get really slicey and dicey here the next 6 months. Buckle up. This is when all the good shit happens. This is when journalists need to come out and really showcase and highlight what the fuck is going on in America. Especially when you want to try to railroad and frame an innocent doctor, a chiropractor, somebody that helps people. And his wife was actually a nurse too, so she's a first responder. She was helping people. And that's the people that we're trying to go out and frame in America right now. Get the fuck out of here. Over and out.